Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Hungary is an independent sovereign country, and when I say that I mean it, because its foreign policy proves that. That is, their elected officials are working only or mainly for the Hungarians. And that's the way it should be in any country on this planet. Not like others that are simply helping the neighbor more than their own children. Hints, okay? So what happened? Hungary's foreign minister doesn't show up in Kiev for a diplomatic meeting. It was a meeting organized by the European Union with all the European Union's foreign ministers. Peter Szijjarto, the foreign minister of Hungary, said, you know what, I got more important things to do. And he does. Why? He's looking at obviously what's more important, meeting with those guys and showing off garbage, or going and really making deals for his own people, for his own country. And he's a patriot, and obviously he stays with his country. Let me show you what he did. The article comes from Sputnik, and here it is. Hungary's foreign minister shuns European Union diplomats summit in Kiev to meet business executives. Why should he go to Kiev and talk what? There was just an picture operation over there, that's all. Show up, a clown show. That's what it would have been, a clown show. People who went over there to Kiev that represented their own countries, just name them to me. So, Peter Szijjarto did not attend the European top diplomats summit in Kiev. Instead, Budapest deputy foreign minister will represent the country at the gathering. So, go over there, see the clown show. Hungary's foreign minister, Peter Szijjarto, has met with representatives of German industrial conglomerate ThyssenKrupp. I know Krupp, and I know ThyssenKrupp. They make elevators as well. Why? Because you can read it. But nevertheless, Krupp, I know Krupp for a long time. He said in a Facebook post, and skipped a meeting of European foreign ministers in Kiev. I guarantee you that ThyssenKrupp is not in Hungary to discuss elevators. They discuss something else, weapons, of course. And I'm quoting, the task now is to reduce inflation and for 2024 to rebuild economic growth. For this, the work has to start now, and it requires companies like the German ThyssenKrupp, Szijjarto wrote. Look at this mofo. This is Borrell. All right, ties between Budapest and Brussels have been tense of late, with Hungary repeatedly voicing its protest as the EU's blank checks for Kiev. I'm going to show you here. Borrell says total amount of EU assistance to Ukraine reached, let's put it nicely, $90 billion. Just try to comprehend how much that could have helped the countries in the European Union. And if you say, actually that's an investment, that's you just let me sell you a little deal here. Why don't you give me about $20,000 with a interest of 3,000%, and I will pay it to you, I don't know, in 3 days. I'll meet you and I will pay it to you. 3,000% interest. 3,000, man. Just give me $20,000 and you're gonna see. So you see, my friends, I can make all kind of scenarios, and I think that's exactly what the scenario is here. And I'm quoting, it is possible that some of it, the money, is already in Ukraine. But let's start with the beginning. It was earlier reported Hungary believes that the EU has spent its share of a funding program on supporting Kiev's regime. EU authorities had confessed that freezing over 6 billion euros intended for Budapest, citing political concerns. However, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán is afraid that the funds were given to Ukraine. Even if they were not given to Ukraine, the fact that you are part of this garbage organization, the Soviet Socialist Republics of Europe, you got in it. Now it's the same with the banking system. Somehow the banks right now are more important than the guys that actually produce the money. You go to a bank like the bank is the boss. And actually, if you disappear, if you, the individual, or the business with individuals, disappears tomorrow, a bank dies. But if a bank dies tomorrow or disappears tomorrow, we don't die. The businesses don't die. So it shows you which is the level, which is or should be actually in charge. But hey, things are upside down here. The same with the European Union. European Union, the guys in Brussels exist because of the countries and the people. That came after the country, not before the country. And they decide who they give, what they give. I don't give you this. If you implement this garbage policy, Western value nowadays, or that, then we're going to give you money. If don't, we're not going to give you. What is this? And you know what it is. You know what it is. It is possible that some of it, I'm quoting, the money is already in Ukraine. It's possible. How probable it is? If there is no money to give Ukraine, the sums promised before, and we promise to give new sums, and there are people who haven't received the money, it is reasonable to assume that this money is already gone, end quote, Orban said in an interview to a radio station. The Hungarian premier added that his country will block any funding from Kiev unless Budapest received the designated funds. Another stumbling block between Hungary and Ukraine is the fate of Transcarpathian Hungarians whose rights are systematically abused by Kiev. That's according to Sputnik, which has an interest in saying that. But indeed, the Ukrainian government, the guys in Kiev, I don't want to say Ukrainian government because Zhmyhal, Zelensky, Yermak, Reznikov, now that's gone, those guys were all Ukrainians, as you know. So anyway, Szijjarto doesn't go over there, has more important things to do. And yes, tried to lure Tyson Fury, Tyson Krupp in Hungary. They have BMW factories, they have Mercedes factories over there, they have many, I think they also have Rheinmetall over there, so they're doing business. And obviously, they're doing a good job. I'm talking about the leadership and the Hungarian people. Congratulations. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.